Kevin Doherty is out as finance minister, but he stays in cabinet, as I mentioned, as the advanced education minister. Adam Hunter was at Government House for today's announcement. He joins me now live. Adam, what did the premier say about the decision to move Doherty?
Well, Jill, he says it was Doherty's decision. He came to him, in fact. Walz said the file was big and time-consuming, and Doherty was ready to move on to something else. Now, Doherty admitted that as finance minister, he wears the unpopular budget. He said he accepts that because tough decisions needed to be made. Now, we asked Doherty about why he wanted out. He said he'd spent 6 years on Treasury Board and has other committee responsibilities and was willing to be out of cabinet altogether. Now, this is quite a turn from just days ago when Doherty was heavily linked to a leadership bid. He says wanting off of finance and not running to be the next premier were a mere coincidence. We asked him some more insight into why he decided not to run.
As I looked at it closer and closer, I didn't see a path to victory for me. Others are in the race now, and there may be others coming into the race in the next few days that I think have a better opportunity to become the next leader, and we'll leave them to make those decisions. And those who are in the race obviously have mapped out their path to victory. I didn't have that. Secondly, I think you really have to have the royal jelly, so to speak, that in your stomach. You got to really want to do this. I had a hard time finding that with respect to really wanting to do that job.
Adam, the cabinet shuffle wasn't the only news to come out this morning. The premier said he's perhaps walking back a controversial bill.
Yeah, let's go back a year, Jill. Last August at Government House, after Premier Walz's cabinet shuffle. Now, at the time, he offered some unprompted thoughts on SaskTel. Here's what he said just a year ago.
And if we get an offer and we think it's one that generates a significant amount of money for the province, maybe enough to eliminate our operating debt, if it takes care of the jobs question in Regina, if it provides the opportunity for better coverage, we're at least going to take it to the people, and we'll need someone to lead that process.
Now, fast forward to today, and Wall again talking SaskTel, but a very different message. Now, the government recently passed Bill 40, which allows the province to sell up to 49% of Crown corporations without a public vote. Wall said that will be revisited.
I was certainly of the view that the people of the province would see a partnership that did not lose majority control for the people of Saskatchewan as just that, and not a privatization where you've lost control and you can't control the head office. But you know, to the extent that I may have not read that correctly on behalf of the people that own the Crown Corporation, we're going to find out. We're going to continue to do the work and be responsive to that.
Wall said members of the legislature and members of the public were sort of against Bill 40, and that's why they're revisiting it. He said he's not actively seeking a sale of SaskTel at this time. He says his priority is not an ownership structure change. Rather, the focus should be on improving SaskTel, and specifically, he mentioned network coverage around Saskatchewan. Jill?
Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome.